guys, this is Linda. I am back. I have a mess. I haven't filmed in probably a week, but I've been busy. This morning I took all these, my son studied Welsh. Don't ask me why. Now he's learning German. But he had all these, what do you call them, prompt cards or flashcards. So this morning I coffee dyed them. Some of the blue ran, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to, go over that. Anyway, that was this morning. This has been the last couple days. This is what I'm going to work on, the 50 stack challenge. Last night I sat, and these are from, aren't these darling? Let me just share. These, I just put them on a book page. This one I put a pocket on. These are from, and they're not done. They're not inked. They're not, I didn't put any tabs on them yet. Mama, what's her name? Well, her name's Corky. I am blank. Daisy's Mama. She's from Nebraska. She's got IG. She's in Etsy. These I got from her Etsy shop. Aren't they cute as can be? I made a little pocket here. Vintage bunnies. So, like I said, I just put them on book page for now, but I just sat and did that last night. I had company. We've had company for 5 days, and I like to join in. So I did these last night. I sat and did all these book page pockets, and I went ahead and decorated them all while I was at it. These papers, who are these from? I'll have to remember and put that in. It's just not on my head, but these are those ones that everybody's doing right now. We just fold the book page, but they're all loaded and ready to go. I was kind of proud of myself. So some of them aren't, but most of them are ready. Most of them are ready to pop in. What is her name? Oh, I'm blank. I'm sidetracked. My sister's still in the hospital in Sioux City. She fell. She has 2 brain bleeds. She has broken ribs. She's got a broken back to start with, and they can't repair it because she's disintegrating, and she's already had 7 back surgeries. So they said there's just no way to get in where they need to get with all the iron. So I am just completely, I just can't think with it because I love my sister, and it's just really hard. She's still there, and she's remembering things and stuff. I mean, she's okay. She's not dying or anything, but, I went and saw her. Today I talked to her on the phone, and I said, you gotta break out of that joint. We need to go junkin'. But, okay, so here's what I'm doing today. I'm doing Amy's at the Crafty Cats 50 Stack Challenge 4. She drew 2 prompts, number 23 French Country, number 24 Masculine. I overthink, so I have been like 3 hours trying to figure this out. So I took a piece of computer paper, and I sprayed it with, this is what I use when I do wood, stenciling and all that. It's a repositionable adhesive spray. You just basically spray it on, and, here you go. And then you can pick it up and move it. Like, let's say that was the table or the board, and then you put your stencil on, and then you can stencil or, dab your paint, and it holds it flat and then you can peel it off. So I used that on my paper, and then I went ahead and ironed the fabric on it. Well, I ironed the fabric first and put it on, and then I sewed around it so it would go through my printer. And I just, this is some curtains a lady gave me, and I thought, well, I'm going to get those dumb curtains out and start ripping them into strips. So I printed this. This is a free graphic from the Graphics Fairy. She has a ton of French. I have French stuff, but I'm packing up this room, and I didn't have room. Then I have this book called The Bible Promise. Well, I don't think I'm going to go to hell if I tear it up, so I'm going to save all these. In fact, I have a lady I need to send these to that would just absolutely love these. So here's what we're doing for the French Country. Boy, that was a lot of long-winded story to get to. what I'm doing today. So I think, let's leave this here. I think I can get this out. So how's everybody? It's cold and windy here in Iowa. We've been in the 70s, not recently, but in the last couple weeks, we had some 68-degree days. We've got snow coming again, which is not, if you're from the Midwest, it's not shocker at all. Not a shocker. Whoops. The reason I chose this book is because it's blue. And when I think of French country, I think of blue. Don't ask me why. I think it's, I think the toile wallpaper and everything, they have the reds, but the blues, the roosters, like Amy said when she was talking about it. Let's see if we can get this. I wish I would have prepared this ahead, but I didn't. So I was on the computer this morning looking at desks again. And then I'm thinking, I found an L-shaped desk for this room because I'm redoing this room. And then I thought, oh, this is a neat desk. And it's got some little things underneath. You know what? That's not freaking going to work. And I thought, well, I'll get 2 desks. And then I'll angle them. I'm just going to tear it. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, this I can give away. That's going to be well loved by the lady I have in mind. Okay, so this can come out. Actually, I think I'll leave that. Do I have any tape? The only thing I have is masking tape. I can do that. That'll be okay. It's not like this is, this is just my challenge. It's not like it's going to be around for 100 years. I don't know, maybe it will. I'm not going to be. I'm checking out before that. Obviously. So I've been texting a gal about my wardrobe. She's interested. I have it on swap, but it is a big piece. It's probably 100 years old. They didn't have closets, so it's definitely a closet. It's huge and it's beautiful, and I'm sad that it's going away, but at the same time, it needs a new family. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this because this is not going to show anyway. There. I have some good tape out in the other room, but all right. So I think this isn't coffee dyed. This is on my, it's on my printer. So I'm going to have to be real careful. I'll do that later because it's not inkjet. I don't know the difference between them. It's going to run, I think. So I think I'm going to have to cut it. Let me think. Well, I'm definitely going to have to kind of try to find center. I've never done this printed on fabric like this, but I'm going to do more. That I can tell you. Okay, I think I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to put it on and I'll put a strip of fabric up that. How's that? In fact, I wonder if this will work. I don't know why it won't. Let's try it. Let's try it, shall we? Oh, we tried a new Instagram recipe that I saw. I sent it out. I always send things to myself in Facebook Messenger. And then I send them to whoever else I think might like it. Yeah, I'm that person. Oh my gosh, another reel from her. Yep, that's another reel from me. So, you know what I think? I think I'll cut this corner. I'm just going to guess here. Cut this corner. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't think I'm going to... This is nice and thick. I am going to have to go closer. Oh, that's sticky. Yeah, my computer. I don't know. I hope it's not going to the laptop graveyard on me because it just shut off while I was downloading something. Is that crooked? A little bit. A little on the crooked side. Well, you know what? I can hide that with lace. Not to worry, there's always a repair method, isn't there? So, then I restarted it. Did a little bit more, and the next thing I know, it went doo-doo-doo, and it's charged. It's actually got the thing plugged into it. It's 4% from being whatever you call it. 4% from being, I wish I had my glue gun plugged in. From being full. What am I using here? Oh, tacky glue. I thought I had this one. Well, I don't know if this is going to work. I've never used this on things like this. Let's just see. I'm just going to leave. I could have tore that fabric off or peeled it, you know, and eliminate the stitching, but I thought, I'll just leave it. It's going to stick good. Good, good. So what else? My son's friend was here for 5 days. They took off and went to Nebraska to see friends that live out here, a married couple, and they boat with them in the summer. Actually, they float and drink beer is what they do. 29-year-olds and 40-year-olds don't go around the lake on a tube anymore. They don't water ski. They just laugh and have fun. I don't go. I stay home. Too hot for me. But they went out for St. Patrick's Day and had fun. And they were out there for 2 days, a day or so. And then I enjoyed the quiet. I went to a volleyball game, hurt my back so bad, guys. I was on the bleachers a Saturday from about 8:15-ish till, that's going to work. Look how nice that's stuck. Oh, I'm so proud. So there's a cute cover. Look what I did to that. I think that's going to be okay. This is all dried up, this tea. Look at me messing. I didn't even intend on doing that. Okay, so there's my French country cover to a new journal, and I'm just going to have it be rounded. I was getting ready to print some papers when it quit, so let me think. I don't know where my printables are. Printing things. I can't even spit it out. Where's my stuff? So there's the front, and there's the back. I guess I'm starting a new journal. So, inside, what should we do? Darn it, see, I wanted to print that, and it wouldn't go. Let me look here. Do I have any fabric? Not really. All my good papers are over there. Here's a blue. It's not really. Well, we'll call this French country and just be done. It looks like French. I'm just going to do this and trim it up. What else is new? Let's see. Nothing. Planning Easter. My son, that's my firstborn, I used to do Easter egg hunts every year, and I had so many eggs, and then I passed them on to my daughter-in-law. Somehow she said they wanted to do it. They've been doing it for about probably 4 years now. And my son, they add eggs, and I take eggs. Dollar Tree has the cutest darn eggs, guys. They got like dinosaurs and all that. So I'll buy 2 or 3 new packs, and she'll buy new packs, and he puts not gold dollars, dollar bill coins. He goes to the bank and gets them, and they're real hard to get. My daughter handled the vault. It's called the vault. She did the ordering for the bank where she worked for 9 years. She's been gone for a year. But she said they were down to like 2 of them at one time, last year at Easter actually, because they have to order them in a bulk amount, a certain amount, and nobody wants them, except my son apparently. My ruler is in the other room. I guess I'm cutting. So he likes to put those in there. And 50-cent pieces. I suppose he puts the other ones, the dollars in the gold eggs. I don't know. Puts handfuls of change in them. He's one of those, to heck with candy. Nobody wants candy. Who wants candy? Everybody wants money. That's my son. Nobody wants candy. They want money. So it's quite a fun thing. Sometimes it's so cold standing there watching them. Everybody goes down and watches. They have a park behind their house. And the swimming pool. Right behind their house is the swimming pool. And so we all go and watch, and it's fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'll use the Fabri-Tac though. I'm going to just make the cover. And I got a whole bunch of Graphics Fairy, tons of free graphics. And I have gotten them over the years, lots of them, but I found a bunch that I don't think I have. I might have doubles now, but that's what I was trying to download. I was getting a couple of clothing ones, a perfume one, ads, vintage French ads, and yeah, that's what I was getting. I think I downloaded them, but I never got to the printer because it shut off on me again. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be buying a new printer. What can you do? This one I bought in, I don't even want to tell you, I'm ashamed, 2015, but I don't do anything on it. I rarely download. I get my Etsy stuff on there and save it to I save it on my desktop, and I also put it on a cruiser. And I like, depending on what it is, if I print it at home or if I take it to the library, I take the cruiser to the library. But I don't do much on it. I used to design all my wood in Word, actually. All my signs. There's one. Okay. Look at how ratty that is. It's disgusting. My good one's by my recliner, where I've been camping out with my sore back. What I did was, I don't own a heating pad anymore, but I took my electric blanket and folded it. It's one of those lap ones that you get for like Well, I got it for Christmas, but I have 3 of them. I got a new one for Christmas this year, and it's bigger than the other 2 I have. It's not a full bed size one, but anyway, blah, blah, blah. Listen to me. I folded it and put it in my small on my back. I Googled sore back from bleachers. I literally Googled it, and it's a thing. It's called something about the lumbar region, blah, blah, blah. It's a thing. I didn't make it up. That's terrible. Thank God soccer is the only next sport I have with grandkids. And I think there are 2 playing soccer this year. And that's a standing thing, or you can take a lawn chair. But no more hard bleachers with a bent back. I'm going to have to get one of those stadium chairs. This probably should have been trimmed. But I will probably end up putting lace on it. So this is my French country, guys. I'm going to quit with this. Basically, all I did was tell you how I printed the fabric. And this is curtain material that I got from a friend. Waste not, want not. I don't want to mess with this while it's drying, for one thing. And I want to print out all that French stuff. So go to Graphics Fairies. They they're on everything. You can get them everywhere. You can buy their things. You can get their freebies. So there's my cover. I'm going to do some more of this. There's the inside. Needs to dry. French country. The next thing was masculine. So while we're clearing out this room to remodel and add a wall, I said to my son and his friend, they didn't know what to do yesterday. I said, go clean the garage. We've been hauling all this stuff out there. And I threw away a whole bunch of clothes. So he gave me 2 vests. Well, actually, he had them in the donate tub to go to the secondhand store. And I said, I want that. I want that. Look at this, guys. He used to work at H&M Clothing. This is a jacket that they had. And I don't know why he had it. He's never worn it. The tag was on it, but he just felt it was probably in deep clearance or something. So I cut it in half. I'm sending half to my friend Mitzi for a journal. I said, I want that. What are you going to do with it? We're supposed to be getting rid of stuff, he says. I said, I want it. So I've got this book about barns. I got this for 35 cents. Look at this. It's beautiful. But I love how it's got the drawings about the tools, the old-time tools and everything. So this would make a fabulous Eric Sloan. Oh, this must be his art. Fabulous journal. So round barns. We have a round barn, probably 5 miles from my house. Oh, maybe a little more. Do you know how many people have died in these? I'll tell you at the end how it happens. If I don't remember, ask me in the comments because I've just got a story about those. So I am going to, what should we do with it? Should we do a folder or make a card? I don't have any cardboard, do I? Let me see. Hold on. I need cardboard. Hold on. I'm going to go get cardboard. Be right back. Right. I changed my mind. I found this book while I was digging for cardboard, and I came back with no cardboard. Chinook, The First 100 Years. Another 35-cent book. Don't ask me where Chinook is. What shape is that? Is that North Dakota? I believe it is. But look at these images. So what I think I'll do is just, I think I'll make a journal with these. So I found this, not this, this. This was some kind of envelope. And I already had it pre-folded. But I thought, wouldn't this be cute while I'm digging? Is to have those buttons there. And then like that. So what's the first step? I'm going to Should I work on the inside? No. Let's work on the, where am I going to put this? Oh my gosh, you should see my mess. Or these buttons are cool too. It just depends on if I want. So I could slide this. I could slit this. Where's my fabric scissors? Oh, you know what? That's not going to work because the buttons are attached. Let's just see. I'm thinking if I cut up this. This is on the fly. I don't know what I'm doing. I was thinking this could go inside that to create a... Not going to work. I'm going to make it work though. Boy, golly. Let's see. You know why it's not going to work? Because the buttons are attached. So I need to unattach the buttons and reattach. And then sticking my fingers here to get that. Okay, so that's going to work. That's how I'm going to handle that. Actually, I wouldn't even need to do that. I could just put them anyway. But that's what my intention is, to have buttons here. So, I'm just going to cut. Oh, that pocket's doggone cute too. So let's go just straight across. As straight as we can be. We don't want the lining. Let's see, how's this going? Eliminate the lining. Dang it, just when I think I'm not going to make a long video. So there's that. Get rid of the lining. My son used to dress up when he worked at Express Clothing and H&M and what's this say? Ruth something. I don't know what that says. Yeah, he was quite the dapper dude. Right. Just basically, I'm trying to get rid of this lining. I don't think that's going to tear. Apologize for wasting your time. This is how it goes when you're trying to make something from nothing. Well, I wouldn't say this vest is nothing, but there's no pattern. It's just, you got to do it on your own. This is, goodbye. Okay. So, I might have to rethink how I was going to do this. I might just have to have this be the front. Let me think. I'll just patch it. I'll just patch it up. It doesn't have to be this big. Oh, that's a pocket. Okay, I really have to rethink. How am I going to do this with this fabric? Should I cover it first? Let's do this. Okay, it's clearly not going to fit the size of the vest. It would be a whole lot easier to just do a book. Or to just make a book. I'm just going to make a book. It's just going to be easier. Time-wise, being live, not live, but recording. Okay. There's that. Straighten this out. See, this is what scares me about cutting my room in half and getting myself down to like an L-shaped desk. Part of me says, oh, that'll be nice. I can have my machine on the other side of the L. But those desks only come about like 15 inches from here to here. I'm just surrounded by stuff. It's crazy. How do you get down to that? All right, this is going to have to be done in sections. So this can be the front. There's a pocket there. Oh, this is just really confusing. There's that and that. And that. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this off. This is where your mind tells you, don't worry about it. We'll just slap some lace on it. Oh, see, look, it's been altered. Oh, well, I'm going to get rid of that bulk. Interesting. Yeah, my son's very tall and thin. I imagine he did have this altered. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these buttons because they can be sewn back on. And they're just holding the stuff together, the fabrics. So Monday night, our school had donkey basketball, and it was a fundraiser. So it was the elementary school teachers versus the high school teachers in basketball. I'm going to start gluing, guys. I'm just not even going to mess around with it anymore. I'm going to use my Aleene's Tacky Glue. They literally brought donkeys in to the school in the gym. Now, I don't know how that happens with a beautiful gymnasium floor, because we do have a beautiful gymnasium floor. So they didn't put tarps down, so they must be easy on it. But anyway, my one granddaughter's in a different school district, and she said, oh, she used to go to this one. She goes, oh, I wish I could go. Well, I didn't even think about it. I had her with me on Monday because they didn't have school. I don't know what the reason was, teacher in service or whatever the hell they come up with for reasons to not have school. But anyway, son's friend is here, and he goes, that'd be fun to go to. We should probably go. And he looks at my son and says, let's take her. Let's take her. Well, they live in the next school district. Actually, if they lived across the road, they'd be in our school district. And for a long time, he was just taking her to school. But when school cancels, and it ended up a pain in the butt. So anyway, they've got her in her new district now. But anyway, so that's a whole story. But anyway, she's in her new school district at their acreage. But so anyway, she wanted to go because she knows school. So he said, we should probably just take her. So I messaged my son. It's 30 minutes till the thing starts. And I said, can you guys... Oh, you know what? I want paper on this. Let's start slapping paper on. I don't want... Yeah. So I said to my son, she wanted to go today, and I didn't think of it. I don't know where my head was. Can you bring her? It would save time from us driving out there, 25 minutes to get to their house and then 25 minutes back. It would have already be starting. And he said, yeah. And I went to the guys. He said, yes. And they're like, oh, they wanted to take her so bad. They just love her. And and the other grandkids were going to be there because I said in my text to my son, my daughter-in-law's name is Balbina, but I said, Bina's going to be there. The boys are driving in because one's got a school permit. I said, the boys are driving in. My other granddaughter was going to be there. They were all going to be there. Well, guess what? They got to ride the damn donkeys. I'm not shitting you one bit. Sorry for my language. They got to ride the donkeys. How hilarious is that? So here is my phone going ping, ping, ping. They're taking videos, and it's so cute. And my granddaughter, that's 11. Well, actually, two of them are 11. And one 11-year-old is, she could blow away in the wind. And she's not as tall as the other one. There's about 6 months difference in them. But the first one that's 11, she is wearing size 10 shoes. She's 5'6". She's tall. My daughter-in-law is 4'8". Different son. It's my two sons. Different son's daughter and different son's daughter-in-law. But so, seriously, she's 5'6", 5'5", and she was on the donkey. But my son, he goes, well, they hauled gold up out of the mine, so donkeys are work animals, But it was $10 to get in per person, and the fire department. Okay, so then they had a round of different businesses, like the fire department. And I don't know who the others were. Maybe an ambulance or something. I don't know. And they versed somebody else, and then they had a playoff. So our former principal, he did it on behalf of the fire department. I just think it's hilarious. I don't like how this is. I'm going to manipulate this a little. So how fun is that? These little towns come up with the cutest ideas to raise money. And everything's volunteer here. We don't have fire departments that are staff. They're volunteer. When your fire department phone goes off, you go ahead and there's no fire department guys sitting there waiting for a fire, like in the city. So, anyway, see if I can get this on there. I don't even know what I'm doing, you guys. Slap, slap, slap. Slap the baby. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. What I'm doing is I'm getting 2 covers today. That's what I'm doing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mitzi and I are going to do, God, listen to me talk. Talk like I'm lonely or something. I'm not lonely, guys. I love to be alone. Just FYI. Mitzi and I are going to do an Alice journal together. I said, I've always wanted to do one. And she goes, I have. Amy at the Crafty Cat, she says, I have her kit. I said, is it already printed? She goes, yeah. And I said, okay, well then no sense in you buying another one. I'll just go get that one and we'll do an Alice journal. So, when I say Alice, I always think of that one scene in the Disney one where the teacher's beside the tree and she's going, Alice, 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 wake up. Isn't that where that scene was? Alice, Alice. What a sloppy mess I did. Nobody will know. How are they going to know? All be covered. Look at that. Who's going to know? We're going to put some buttons down it. Nobody will know what's going on. I think I maybe should put something in here. Like maybe another layer of this. This is Amazon packaging, I think. Yeah, let's just put a second thing of this. can tell my back's starting to hurt. I'm just going to do a second layer right over this. And I love the wrinkles, so I'm going to go crooked right over that real quick. And by the time I put pockets or images, oh my glue, I should have laid it sideways. I'm gonna have to clamp this. I think that. So the Instagram recipe I made is the one where you brown your hamburger and make your taco sauce, taco meat. You know, you just use the packet, but we make our taco meat from scratch. Our seasoning. So, but you can just get the kind in the envelope. So make your taco meat. Then you take a thing of flour tortillas. They're 8 high, I believe. There's 8. We did the big ones. You could probably do the littler ones. Just cut with your pizza thing in 8 and put them in a bowl and kind of bust them up, you know, like so they're not stuck together. And then drain and put the taco meat in there. Put in almost the whole bag of package of shredded cheese like queso or the Mexican one or just mild cheddar, whatever you like. Put 2/3 of that in or so. Save enough to put some on top when you get it all done. But put that in. And then I had a can of Rotel. I think the recipe on Instagram, whoever it was, I've lost it, but I think it said enchilada sauce, but I didn't have any. And I think you could do whatever you wanted. So then I put Rotel in and stirred that all in. What else? Cheese, Rotel, the taco shells or tortillas, and then I spread that out on a cookie sheet. And on top of that, I'm looking in the cupboard and I go, you guys, I have a can of Hormel chili because we do this thing with those frozen burritos with Hormel chili. Should I put that on top? And they go, I don't know, why not? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. We're all like, yeah. I said, you know, you could just make it your own, whatever you like. So I dabbed that all over the top. Then I put the rest of the cheese on. And then I put jalapeno peppers. I cut them in the round discs. I thought I had some in a jar, but I didn't. But I had some in the freezer from last summer. I think it's my last baggie of them. So I'm going to remember to plant more next year and slice them up for the freezer. But anyway, I put those all over the top. Didn't have any black olives. Wish I would have. And then we baked it for 25 minutes at 350. Pulled it out. I put a thick towel on the table in the middle, and I put my rack on it. I didn't have the rack up high. I just had it on top of the towel. Sat the cookie sheet right on it in between all of us in the middle of the table. And I use sweet chili sauce. The boys use salsas and all this hot freaking stuff that comes in jars that makes your mouth have flames. I don't do that stuff. So And lettuce and tomato, sour cream, obviously. I'm going to tell you what, it's a keeper. It is an onion, of course. So, you know, we're like, okay, next time we make it, let's remember the black olives, and let's remember to get jalapenos in a jar. You can get them in a jar or fresh, you know, but just to have on hand, just get the ones in the jar. And you guys, this is my cover. What do you think? Masculine. I'll put the buttons on. Obviously, I'm going to have to do some touching up here. But what book was I using? Let's see. I can't even freaking remember this. This little gem is loaded. An early view of the Montana Hotel before the veranda extended to the south. 1892. Postcards I can pop in. I need a good, oh, look at that snow. We need an image for the inside cover. Let's see, we need something going up and down. Let's just do that and be done. 1899, the original O'Hanlon store. These are fabulous. Can you believe 35 cents for this book? So, oh gosh, beautiful. This is what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to sit and... Mitzi! Oh, aren't you originally from North Dakota? Okay, so I thought I heard you say that one day. Look at these old-time pictures. All right, I need a really endearing photo. Masculine. I got to remember that, masculine. You know what I need? Oh, look. Looks like Stagecoach people. Oh, my goodness. This book is poppin'. Coal. I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. Sorry about that. Wagon train. Okay, there we go. Oh, my word. Just decide already, Linda. I can't. There's too many good ones. Masculine, masculine, masculine. Boy, that's masculine. A guy on a horse with... Here they are. Oh, this is good. It's hard, guys, isn't it? Picking a picture. That looks like marijuana. It is. 1918, a man from Germany came here to show people how to grow hemp. Well, that's rope, but still. I know those leaves. Everybody that farms knows those leaves. Everybody in Iowa sees that coming up in the ditches. Oh my God. Here we go. Perfect. Oh my God. A cowboy. Perfect. Ranch life. There's my cover. Oh, please fit. Oh, please fit. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to lose so much of it. Let's cut it down a little. Get it to a working size. See what we have to lose. Photo courtesy of Elizabeth O'Brien. Okay. Well, I'm not that far off. Frame. Oh, please tell me I have a frame that fits. I might have to do a whole new book. Oh. There we go. Okay, these come apart. You ever see these books? Because this is where you would insert your pictures. But it comes apart, and then you have one on the back side, obviously. Did I not completely make a 180? Is that what it's called, a 180? This isn't what I intended to do. How much Okay, I'm going to have to trim this down. I could do that. It's kind of boring, but I can jazz up this frame with stamping or something. Oh, shoot. I hear my cat outside howling. He doesn't like to be outside, but he went out today. Like, you chose to do it. Let's see. I think I ruined this. There's more where this came from. Totally cut that stupid. Let's see. Why couldn't I? Boy, he's mad up there. This is dumb. But what could I do? I could do something at the top, like, actually I could go like this, and I could put something down there. So how is he gonna fit? Oh, beautifully. Okay. I never dreamed I'd have the cover today. I want the rope in there. And the log cabin is showing. And he's kind of in the middle. And I can put some words at the bottom. Like something from this book that's cool. There's my masculine. Not to say women can't rope and ride too. There we go. Oh, I just want to undo this. Do I dare? It's staying. I don't have very good patience. I don't like this frame like this. It's going to go all the way down. You never know till you try.